Periyava Sharanam, Glimpses from Sri MahaPeriyava's Life History, Volume 9, Chapter 19, Reforms and Information. In order to create a link between the mutt and the people to share information and to provide social services, the Kamakoti Mutt, known as Sri Matham, established an association called in Tamil as Mudradhikarigal Sangam. MahaPeriyava set up certain rules for this Sangam and planned to launch the Sangam initially in every village in Tanjavur district. With a view to implement this plan, MahaPeriyava visited numerous villages in Tanjavur and Trichy districts during the period of end 1939 through the years of 1940 to 1942. Among the various objectives of this Sangam, the following represent the important part. Social service. People in villages unite and offer social services. Protection of temple buildings. The mission was to protect and preserve temples from degradation through timely repairs and regular cleaning. Temple administration. To reform administration in temples not properly managed. Reading Puranas on Ekadashi days. To organize facilities for the villagers to assemble in a public place and listen to Puranas, ancient scriptures, in the local language of Tamil on Ekadashi days. Cow protection. To encourage every Hindu to offer daily a handful of grass to a cow. A small portion of the ghee derived from a cow's milk should be used in lighting a lamp every Friday at a local temple. Growing trees. To plant trees like peepal, banyan, bilwa, amla, gooseberry, mango, neem and others and nurture them to grow well. To plant root vegetables in gardens. Purtha Dharmam. To restore wells and ponds by dredging and constructing new wells and ponds where needed. Such work was to be done entirely by unpaid volunteers without discrimination. Even women can engage in this activity. Our ancient Shastras describe such activities as Purtha Dharmam. Dharma Shastras. In case of doubts relating to observing Shastras and rituals, people can write through the Mudra Adhikaris to the mutt to get clarifications and follow the mutt's advice. Food sharing. Everyone to set aside a small part of food materials for the sake of others. This would greatly help in mitigating the country's problem of hunger. There are many other objectives for the Sangam. Under MahaPeriyava's plan, about 2000 Sangams were set up in Tanjavur district alone. MahaPeriyava appointed a Mudra Adhikari officer, a deputy and several volunteers for each of the Sangam. Along with the Sangam plan, a newsletter Kamakoti was also published to share relevant information with the Sangams. With the involvement of over 5,000 volunteers, the Sangams achieved many successes, including reformation and renovation of numerous temples, restoration and construction of water bodies, and dissemination of information. 1940 Vyasa Puja. Hectic activities and continuous travels in establishing the Sangams had an impact on MahaPeriyava's health. It was necessary for him to rest for a while. He rested for 2 months in a village called Kuppasamudram. Thereafter, he travelled to Pattukottai and Arantangi. The 1940 Vyasa Puja was conducted in Thuvarankuruchi near Pattukottai. The Navaratri festival was celebrated in the village of Sornakadu in Arantangi Taluk. Towards the end of the year, MahaPeriyava visited Avudayar Kovil and had a darshan of the deity Sri Atmanatha Swami. Srila Sri Namashivaya Tambiran, who was the trustee of the temple, received MahaPeriyava with full temple honors and made arrangements for MahaPeriyava's visit to the temple. There is an interesting background to this temple. The presiding deity Atmanathar at Avudayar Kovil is formless. There is no Shivalingam or idol but only a pedestal Avudayar located in the sanctum. It is said that this temple was built by Manikkavasagar, a great devotee of Lord Shiva. Legend goes that while he was a minister in the kingdom of Varaguna Pandya, he spent the money given by the king to buy horses in building this temple. He was imprisoned for misusing the money, but Lord Shiva played a prank by transforming foxes to horses and delivering them to the king. However, because the horses turned into foxes overnight, the king punished Manikkavasagar further but ultimately realized his great devotion to Lord Shiva. Avudayar Kovil forms a part of Shiva's Thiruvilayadal Puranam, an epic by Saint Paranjoti Munivar that speaks of the 64 divine place of Lord Shiva for his devotees. 1941 Kumbhabhishekam of Bangaru Kamakshi Temple. In volume 3, we had covered the historical background of Bangaru Kamakshi Temple in Tanjavur. The Kumbhabhishekam consecration ceremony of this temple was conducted on Wednesday, June 4th, 1941. MahaPeriyava arrived in Tanjavur a week before the Kumbhabhishekam and personally supervised the arrangements of Yagashala, puja rituals and others. The Kumbhabhishekam event was witnessed by thousands of people from Tanjavur and other places. 1942 Atirudra Yagams. During 1939 to 42, World War II had caused considerable distress to the people around the world. MahaPeriyava, an embodiment of kindness, was concerned about the effects of this war on people. In order to mitigate the sufferings of people caused by the impact of World War II, MahaPeriyava had made an appeal to temple administrators and concerned government authorities to offer prayers to Lord Shiva by reciting Sri Rudram and to Lord Vishnu by reciting Vishnu Sahasranamam. Following his appeal, many temples throughout the country conducted Rudra Japam and Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanams. To be continued. Periyava Sharanam.